Let's hope it's one of those weekends that seem to last forever. You know how you like, I feel like this is a lingering weekend. Hopefully that's the case.
Just stick around,
yeah,
right?
why not? Because the weather like this is going to be beautiful. Mid-80s on Saturday and then a little bit cooler on Sunday, but still warm compared to what we have been. This warmth is here to stay, though, throughout much of next week. So if you have this weekend off, maybe take the whole week off next week.
Why not?
This kind of weather.
Bye.
Why not? A lot of things going on. You get the games happening in place next week as well. The viewing parties when it comes to the Kings. And you know what? We have great weather for Sunday's viewing party as well. Not much of a change compared to today over the next few days. Check it out, though. Today's high temperature, 85 degrees in the city, the warmest we've had yet this season. And you can see as we go into the overnight hours, temperatures are not cooling down as quickly. So we're sitting at 66 degrees right now downtown, and we will have a north breeze in place for tomorrow. But that's not cooling us off by any means. High pressure is building, and this is what's going to control our weather pattern throughout much of this upcoming week. So you see that ridge of high pressure over the Pacific. Look what happens. It builds right over the northwest and over northern California. This is a very dry pattern for us, and it kind of takes the shape of an omega, that Greek letter, and that's what you call an omega block. It doesn't change much, so that's why this pattern is going to stick around for quite some time. Look at the temperatures for tomorrow, up into the low 80s. Some spots will be peaking into the mid 80s during the afternoon with mostly sunny skies. Great weather too for the doggy dash, starting from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Temperatures will be rising from the 70s to low 80s, but it will be breezy at times, especially during the start of the event. And then later on, the River Cats are playing. First pitch at 6:37, 80 degrees for first pitch, with a northwest breeze that will continue. Meanwhile, in the foothills, temperatures low to mid 70s on that high temperature, and then this year, great weather for skiing too, upper 50s, low 60s. Nothing like that springtime skiing that we have in place this weekend. All right, here's the forecast going into the day Saturday. A few isolated showers across the high country. That's it. By Sunday, we'll have a few high clouds in place, but otherwise a beautiful day and slightly cooler, just by a hair. Temperature is about 80 degrees on the high temperature, which is really nice for those heading downtown for the Game 4 viewing party for the Kings game at the G1C Center. You can't really complain with weather like this that we have here in the days ahead. Monday, down to about 78 degrees, and then the warm-up continues. Wednesday, Thursday, the Valley, middle to upper 80s, a few spots will nudge toward 90 degrees. That may be the first time this year to see that. And then by Friday, still holding on to the mid-80s. Elsewhere in the Bay Area, 60s on the high temperature, and then the foothills holding on to the 70s, near 80 by the middle to end of next week. Look at next Thursday, and even the Sierra getting into the warm-up too. So this will lead to some more melting snow. Just watch at night. Some of that could refreeze. It forms some areas of patchy ice. Guys.